concept of that grassroots organizational concept that they had, where they just sent people out to the streets to be like, there's an abandoned building, let's look into the record book. Yes, that one is abandoned, this one is unoccupied. It's totally DIY, self-started, grassroots concept that they did, and they published this information, and it's just not, I got a flyer in Union Square a couple years ago, and I was like, what a great concept. So when I was thinking of organizations that this Lou Reed tribute would benefit, that one came to mind, and I thought, yeah, you know, Lou Reed, he's a man of the street. Would he have supported Picture of the Homeless? Who knows? Would Picture of the Homeless listen to Lou Reed? I don't know. But through the mind of me, Jeffrey Lewis, these two events, these two institutions, these two New York City attributes are coinciding here with the Sidewalk Cafe, who is generously hosting this event. We have 20 performers that have prepared at least one Lou Reed song to do. Lou had a very long career from 1965 until just a few months ago when he died, still creating wonderful work. So in this jar, there's 20 performers' names, and as each person gets on stage, they're going to pick a name out of the jar, and I'm going to say who the next following performer is. And we're going to actually do this in 2 rounds. There were pros and cons to doing it either way, but there's so many people performing, and we only have until 7 p.m. So I think if we do 2 rounds, everybody will get on stage at least once, and then hopefully everybody who has a second song prepared will also get to do that. So our first performer is going to be Peter DeZoza, neighborhood guy, lives on over on 12th Street with same street that Richard Hell lives on. So there's a lot of New York culture going on over there. And if you want to test that microphone over there, and Peter, I'm going to have you pick out the next name. Some people gave me various complex instructions about so-and-so has to leave at 5, so-and-so can only arrive after 6:15, so-and-so can only play between 4:30 and 5:15. So I will do my best to accommodate all of the performers and their various comings and goings. I know they're all very pious people. They have church and synagogue services to attend, Church of Satan. I don't know where these people are going to or coming from, but if you get screwed and your name gets called before you're here or after you're gone, as Lou Reed said, they call it bad luck. Oh, well, Peter DeZoza, you have the good luck or the bad luck to be our first performer. How's that microphone for you?
Hi there. It's good. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah.
And why don't you pick a name out and tell us who our second performer is going to be. And thank you all for being here. By the way, we'll pass a tip jar for benefiting Picture of the Homeless in a little while. We'll probably pass the tip jar a couple of times throughout the course of the afternoon.
Yes, I want to contribute. Pre-war yard sale.
Oh, is pre-war yard sale here yet? Oh, well, all right. We'll hold on to that until you're done, and then if they're not here by the time you wrap up, we'll pick another name out.
All right, but this is significant because it's Lou Reed's birthday. Everybody can sing happy birthday. 1, 3, 2, was very nice. Candlelight and Dubonnet on ice. We were in the Sidewalk Cafe. You could hear the guitars play. It was very nice. Oh, honey, it was paradise. Lou's right and I'm wrong. Oh, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone one sweet day. Lou's right, oh, and I'm wrong. Hey babe, I'm gonna miss you now that you're gone one sweet day. One sweet day, 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 one sweet day. Happy birthday, Moree!
I'd like to bring up, if this one is on.
Can I have your autograph? He said to the fat blonde actress. I've seen every movie you've been in, from Paths of Pain to Jewels of Glory. When you kissed Robert Mitchum, oh, I thought you'd never catch him. You're over the hill right now and looking for love. You're over the hill right now and looking for love. I'll come running to you, baby, when you want me. I'll come running to you, honey, when you want me. Can I have your autograph? He said to the fat blonde actress. I know everything you've done. Anyway, I hate divorces. To my left is a marble shower. It'd be fun at least for an hour. You're over the hill right now and looking for love. You're over the hill right now looking for love. I'll come running to you, honey, when you want me. I'll come running to you, honey, when you want me. Something's got a hold on me, and I don't know why. Something's got a hold on me, and I don't know why. It's the beginning of a new age. It's the beginning of a new age. It's the beginning of a new age. It's the beginning of a new age.
I guess it's my turn to pull a name out of the jar. Or actually, Dina, why don't you do that while I'm checking this?
Preston Spurlock.
All right, Preston Spurlock up next. And is Max Horwich here? Yes. All right, you'll go after Preston. Check, check. The currents rage, the dawn's upon us. This is the age of video violence. The currents rage, so deep inside us. This is the age of video violence. Up in the morning, drinking his coffee, turns on the TV to some slasher movie. Cartoon-like women tied up and sweaty, panting and screaming, "Thank you, have a nice day." The currents rage, the dawn's upon us. This is the age of video violence. The currents rage, so deep inside us. This is the age of video violence. His heart is pounding, he changes the channel, looking for something other than rape or murder, shoves $5 down her exotic panties. The video jukebox is playing Madonna, and down the street at some local theater, they're rubbing their crotches at the 13th beheading, while the dead rise to live and the live seem to die. The currents are deep and raging inside us. The currents rage so deep inside us. This is the age of video violence. No age of reason is landing upon us. This is the age of video violence. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Our good working stiff looks a whore in the eye, ties her to a bed and he beats her back bloody, and then back at home drinking more instant coffee. He calls up some redneck evangelist he's seen on TV, and he says the currents rage so deep inside us. This is the age of video violence. He says the currents rage that dawns upon us. This is the age of video violence. He says no age of reason is landing upon us. This is the age of video violence. The currents rage that dawns upon us. This is the age of video violence. Na 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 na. 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 Preston Spurlock, you're up next. Thanks, Tina.
Then one fine morning she puts on a New York station. She doesn't believe what she hears at all. She started shaking to that fine, fine music. You know her life was saved by rock and roll. Despite all the amputations, you know you could just go out and dance to the rock and roll station. It was alright. Jenny said when she was just about 5 years old, hey, no, my cancer's gonna be the death of us all. Two TV says and two Cadillac cars, oh, you know, ain't gonna help me at all. Then one fine morning she puts on a New York station. She doesn't believe what she hears at all. She started shaking to that fine, fine music. You know her life was saved by rock and roll. Despite all the amputations, you know you can just go out and dance to the rock and roll station. It was alright. She's just about 5 years old. Hey, you know, there's nothing happening at all. Not at all. Every time I put on the radio, you know there's nothing going down at all. Hey, not at all. Then one fine morning she puts on a New York station. She doesn't believe what she hears at all. She started shaking to that fine, fine music. You know, her life was saved by rock and roll. Despite all the computations, you know you could just go out and dance to the rock and roll station. It was alright. Oh, that's not right.
Lyndon Bear, that was awesome. Cal